No, we're about it. No, we about it. Oh, bro, pick me up, bro. Nah, you're trying to shoot.
Yeah, boy.
Too early, bro. Oh my god, we got 30 kills. I'm running away. I'm running away. Sorry, dude. I don't love you. I'm not sorry. I'm guessing we won, right? Oh, man, I was about to that was a nuke.
Yo, what is up, you guys? Welcome back here to another video here on the channel. My name is Legoleti Gamer, and first of all, before I get into today's video, I do want to apologize again for not uploading in quite a while. Hopefully you guys will understand. I've kind of been busy and really just been struggling to really play Modern Warfare. If you guys don't know, I mean, this probably has to be one of the worst Call of Duty I've at least played, but I'm still trying to get some positivity and some optimistic views in this game, and hopefully you guys will enjoy today's video. As you guys saw there in the intro clip, I finally managed to drop a tactical nuclear in this game. If you guys don't know what that is, it basically means getting 30 kills without dying, and it's quite complicated to do in this game, I can't lie, but hopefully you guys will enjoy today's video. Make sure you guys drop a like for my first video here on 2020. Make sure you guys tell me in the comment section down below if you guys have any goals or accomplishments you want to do this year, and let me know what you guys think about Modern Warfare. If you guys like the game, if you maybe can't wait for the next Call of Duty to come out, or maybe you really just enjoy the game and you guys want to tell me about that. But anyway, guys, today I'm gonna just pretty much have a casual commentary over this gameplay. As you guys can see, I am playing Ground War, and I was using the M4 assault rifle, and just for fun, I'll go ahead and show you guys the class setup here on screen. As you guys can see here, I'm using the M4 with 5 attachments. I'm using the GI mini reflex, the Forge TAC CQS stock, which basically increases the ADS speed. I have, for my rear grip, I'm using the stipple grip tape, which helps me to ADS faster and have a faster sprint to fire speed. And then for my ammunition, I'm using the 60 round mags, and the unbarrel, I'm using the Commando foregrip. So you guys will see here, I did manage to get the tactical nuclear pretty close to the end of the game, so I did play quite passive. This is definitely not the fastest nuclear that you guys are going to see. A fun fact to tell you guys about this nuclear, it took me about 4 months actually trying to get a gameplay for a nuclear, and there were a lot of trials and tribulations that I had to go through. I mean, I was just choking on consistent streaks. In fact, the closest streak I was on was a 29, and I got killed and went off, and I actually got killed in the back with a knife, so that was pretty frustrating. And so I'm not gonna lie, those setbacks kind of did discourage me from playing this game, but I try to find some encouragement, trying to find some positivity in this game. Like I said, it's definitely not one of my favorite Call of Duties, and finally managed to drop a nuclear. So you guys can see here, it definitely took a lot of effort, and you guys can see definitely in the gameplay, I'm trying to play it very tactically, and I was trying to play it smart and, you know, not really push up too many areas before I get shot down and killed by a corner camper like you get killed most of the time, and I would say 90% of the time in this game. So it's kind of difficult to get a tactical nuke, I'm not going to lie. And if you guys don't know how to get tactical nuclear, I did mention in the beginning of the video, it's basically getting 30 kills without dying, but the twist of it is you can't get any kills with kill streaks. They don't actually count, and they're not beneficial towards your nuclear gun streak. Rather, you do have to actually get 30 kills with your gun without dying, so it gets quite difficult and really tedious at times, especially when you consider in the past Call of Duty, past Call of Duties in general, like Modern Warfare 2, you actually had the assistance of using the chopper gunner, or the AC-130, that actually allowed you to get kills which counted towards your nuclear. But in this game, they completely revamped it, and they made it quite a challenge to get this nuclear. So it's definitely, I'm definitely proud of getting this nuclear, and I had to say it took a lot of grinding to get this right here. But you guys can see here in this gameplay that I was using some pretty mediocre kill streaks, which kind of did help me out towards my nuclear. You guys will see here that I'm running the cruise missile, which I didn't actually end up using, and I used the VTOL jet, which is probably one of my favorite kill streaks in this game. I mean, the VTOL jet, the fact that it's only 8 kills to get is quite amazing, and the amount of damage and finesse that you can get with the kill streak is also quite impressive, considering, like I said, it only takes 8 kills to get, which in previous Call of Duties, this type of streak would probably be more comparable towards I would say maybe 10 kills or 12 kills, like Black Ops 2 when you tried to get an escort drone that took about 12 kills. But back then, those Call of Duties that had score streaks, and now we're replaced again with kill streaks. So kind of like a throwback reminiscence of the past Call of Duties and how we've had really kill streaks rather than score streaks. I think not until Black Ops 2 that's when they actually implemented score streaks into the Call of Duty franchise. So that's kind of changed up how players play, really what type of streaks that people run. But you guys will see here that I did get some success with the VTOL jet and the cruise missile, and I ended up using them. And also you guys will see for my highest kill streak I am using the advanced UAV, which takes 12 kills, and it did actually help me out quite a bit when I was going for this nuclear. I do have to say that one thing that's absolutely frustrating with kill streaks is that you can't cycle through them, and I have no idea why Infinity Ward decided to do it this year. It's just really convenient to be able to consistently cycle through your kill streaks, or score streaks in this case, I guess, if you're considering the past Call of Duties, because they can really be beneficial when you're getting a nuclear. I remember when I played the last Infinity Ward title, which was Infinite Warfare, and I know this is a really unpopular opinion, but I actually really love Infinite Warfare. It's probably one of my top 3 favorite Call of Duties. You guys can hate on me all you want in the comment section, but I can't deny the fact that really Infinite Warfare brought my channel to its crux and its main point, and really helped me to grow a little bit. So I am appreciative of Infinite Warfare. I absolutely love the game. But anyway, getting back to the topic with kill streaks and score streaks, when you were going for a deatomizer strike in Infinite Warfare, basically my classic setup was getting a UAV, having a Warden, which is basically like an attack chopper. It's comparable to the newer Call of Duties, and I also used the advanced UAV, or the orbital VSAT, whatever you want to call it, the Blackbird, even if you're a Black Ops person, an OG type of Call of Duty player. But it was just much easier getting it. I mean, you could cycle through the advanced UAV and you can actually get it multiple times, and if you continued your streak, you could have probably end up getting it 3 to 4 times, which is quite impressive. But here in this game, they really restrain you on how you can really get some help on getting the nuclear. I mean, after you use the advanced UAV, it's basically over with. You can't cycle through your first streak, and it gets quite difficult getting those 30 kills. And you guys will see here, it's pretty nerve-wracking. Once I end up actually losing the privilege of having the advanced UAV, I started to play way more passive, and I really try to make every kill count and every shot count, and that really helped me to get the nuclear. But the advanced UAV is still a really good streak in this game. The only thing that I don't like about it is that it doesn't really last for a long period. It only lasts for about 20 seconds. So when the 20 seconds are up for the advanced UAV, basically you need to have every opportunity possible to kill each enemy, and you basically have nothing to do after that, because you're not pretty much going to get any radio coverage, unless of course your teammates call in a UAV or a personal escort drone. Which, by the way, guys, I need to tell you guys about something about Modern Warfare that I hope a lot of people are having the same grievance as I am. One thing I don't really like about Modern Warfare is the fact that shooting basically with an unsuppressed weapon doesn't allow you to show up on the mini-map. They basically changed the whole meta in this game, so the only way you can really appear on the mini-map is if you're using a UAV or a personal escort drone. Of course, the advanced UAV are going to appear on the radio map regardless of what happens, actually. And the only way to counter that really is by using Ghost, but Ghost is such an overrated perk in this game. I mean, I would say over half of the people that I encounter in public matches are running Ghost, and it is so annoying running UAVs and escort drones, because basically at that time they're just futile. People are going to outplay you most of the times, because Ghost is such a good perk in this game. It's crazy. I wish they would actually nerf it, but luckily, of course, when you're using the advanced UAV, people lose the privilege of actually using Ghost as a perk. So that's one of my main concerns I have with this game. I just want to say I just do not like the fact that really shooting an unsuppressed weapon doesn't allow you to show up on the mini-map, and it basically makes the whole point of using a suppressor in this game pretty worthless and pretty mindless, in my opinion, too. I don't really understand why you should use a suppressed weapon unless you're trying to maybe do it for other reasons than just staying stealthy. I know sometimes I use my MP5 or my MP7, and I'll use it just to try to have my recoil reduced maybe, and have my bullet velocity higher. So that's the reason why I would use suppressor in this game. But other than that, really, it's quite an underrated attachment to use. Well, like I said, guys, moving back to the nuclear here, I mean, it took me quite a while, like I said, guys, but I found that the best way to get a nuclear, really, in my opinion, is to play ground war. And I know some of you guys may be opposed to that. You guys may be thinking, well, how the heck can you get a nuclear in ground war? There's 64 players. It's like a battlefield, which is true. It does sometimes it can be really hard to actually get a nuclear. But what I really like about ground war is the fact that there's no skill-based matchmaking implemented like in other game modes. If you guys don't know what skill-based matchmaking is, I'll briefly describe what it is. So basically, skill-based matchmaking is a system that the game has where when you are put into a lobby, you're put into a lobby with people of your same skill level, and that might even include your same KD ratio. So for example, if you have like a 2 KD or a 3 KD, pretty much 95% of the time you're going to be matched up with sweaty people, just pretty much playing like it's the final of a Call of Duty MLG tournament. And sometimes it gets really annoying trying to drop a nuclear, because if people are all sweating for the nuclear, there's really no point in playing the game, because everybody's just going to outplay you, outsmart you, and the list goes on. So that's why sometimes the skill-based matchmaking can be frustrating. It's probably one of the biggest reasons why I think people do not play this game so often, is because of the SBMM, and I think it's really just ruined the influx of players that we've used to have in Call of Duty. It's just kind of it's really harmful, and I really don't like the skill-based matchmaking. I really wish they would have changed that, but I guess at this point of the game's lifespan, I don't think Infinity Ward will actually look into fixing the problem, but I think they'll just allow SBMM to stay in the game. But that's probably one of the reasons why I recommend, when you guys are going for a tactical nuke, probably your best bet is going to play ground war, or you could also try maybe TDM. But yet again, TDM is also kind of hard to get a nuclear, because getting 30 kills without dying in TDM when the score limit is 75 kills is kind of hard. You basically have to be the one person on the team top fragging, so you do definitely have to get well over half of the kills needed for team deathmatch to actually get a tactical nuclear. But like I said, I enjoy ground war because the longevity of the game is nice to have. You guys will see that right at the end of the gameplay, I managed to clutch up the nuclear. I just had to get a couple more kills to get it, and I just pushed out of my spawn, and I was able to pick off a couple of people and finally managed to call in the tactical nuke. So that's always a good news to have. But like I said, man, the skill-based matching in this game is definitely frustrating at times, so it's kind of the reason why also I've been avoiding playing this game. But I am just so happy and just feel relieved now that I finally dropped the tactical nuclear, and that you guys are able to watch the gameplay. I'm thankful. Make sure you guys tell me in the comment section down below if you've actually dropped the tactical nuclear in this game. I'm really curious if you guys have or have not, and maybe in the future video, I don't know, I might even do a video on how to get a tactical nuclear, maybe some tips and tricks. If that's a future video idea that you guys may want to see, you can comment it down below. In fact, if you guys want to see anything really related to Modern Warfare, make sure you guys tell me, or even Call of Duty Mobile. I haven't played Call of Duty Mobile in quite a while, and you guys will know that the last video I uploaded was a Call of Duty Mobile video, and I actually got a nuclear there too. And so make sure you guys tell me what I should post, man, because I know you guys are interested in seeing some class setups, maybe some commentaries, or maybe even if you want to see me live stream again, I would most definitely have the pleasure of live streaming, because I know you guys like to play with me, and we always have the fun when subscribers join into lobbies and we can drop tactical nuclears together like we did in Black Ops 4, where except we couldn't drop a tactical nuke, but it was still a lot of fun. So make sure you guys tell me some video ideas in the comment section down below. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. I know this is kind of like an impromptu, unprepared commentary that I have in store, but that's pretty much how I'm going to start this year. Hopefully that won't be the conclusion and the beginning of how I actually start this video, you know, or this year, excuse me, you know, just being spontaneous. But sometimes I just like to do that. It's the person I am sometimes. But hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. Make sure you guys tell me again in the comment section down below if you guys like the video and maybe want to see some more tactical nuclear gameplays or some more class setups. I would definitely have the pleasure of showing you guys some of my more gameplays and class setups. But anyway, guys, hopefully you all are having fun with Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and hopefully you guys did enjoy this tactical nuclear gameplay. I'll try to have more gameplays up for you guys soon. And anyway, Happy New Year to you guys. I know this is a late video coming up in January, but hopefully you guys have a good year. And I'll see you guys in my next video, or even live stream if you guys will stick around. See you guys later. God bless this nation. Peace out, guys. Peace.